Well, sorry, but your plan has been foiled. Well, sort of. Let's begin. Okay, to catch you up to speed, this guy is Mark Drakeford, Welsh's First Minister, who may or may not be a giant penis. And whilst I've been off for the last few days fighting man flu as bad as probably the thought of going on a date with someone like Vanessa Feltz or Joe Brand, I have decided that now is the time for me to put my big boy pants on and make this video for you, because he in his infinite wisdom has decided that it surely must be a brilliant idea to offer all those illegal boat people out there £1,600 of taxpayers' cash free every month, as long as they arrive over here with their children, who are of course unaccompanied, which I guess means we'll probably get a lot of people claiming they are 17 years old and 11 months, which coincidentally is just the right age to then claim the care leavers allowance the following month. I mean, this is just absolutely mental. Does he not see that this is a giant incentive which is bound to entice more people to come over here illegally rather than, of course, going through our points-based system? If they, of course, think that they're going to get handed 1,600 quid every month, which, to be honest, a lot of people don't even get that in their day job, do they? And these guys are bound to get it for free. But not only that, no, there's more. He also thinks it would be a good idea for these people to be able to get free legal aid to fight any deportation by the nasty people who are trying to deport them to presumably protect our citizens from people who may or may not be criminals, especially if they don't arrive with any ID at all. But unfortunately for you, Mark, at least a part of that has been blocked, because the article says that Tory ministers have blocked a Labour plot for taxpayers to foot lawyers' fees for asylum seekers who are of course already receiving £1,600 monthly handouts. Fury erupted yesterday after the Sun revealed plans from Welsh politicians to let some young migrants claim free legal aid despite them also getting no-strings salary. Ministers in Cardiff had requested permission from Whitehall to exempt asylum seekers from legal aid means testing while they pocket the hefty universal basic income. But they have been slapped down by the Conservatives in London, who insist that asylum seekers being paid £1,600 should not also expect their legal support from the public purse, and quite right too. A response from the UK Justice Minister Lord Bellamy and Welsh Secretary David T.C. Davies said migrants receiving the monthly funds must use that cash to fight removal bids. A Conservative source said, "While we are working to stop boats, Labour are working to stop deportations." Any voter in Wales would rightly be appalled to hear that their devolved government is deploying tactics to funnel more money from their pockets into the pockets of illegal migrants and ultimately human traffickers. Well, it just makes me wonder what Keir Starmer says about this. But of course, whilst I could be wrong, it does seem that all these lefty woke people out there seem to think that all people who arrive in boats or whatever are actually genuine refugees, when of course, in quite a lot of cases, if not all cases, coming from France, which as far as I'm aware is actually a safe country, let's be honest, I don't think that's the case. They are, in my opinion, not genuine at all. Otherwise, why would they leave their families behind and also chuck their phones and whatever in the sea when they're trying to come over to a country for help? Just doesn't make sense, does it? Either way, though, in my opinion, he is surely now that a Nicola Sturgeon sort of style of downfall and might actually be the Welsh First Minister for much longer. Because let's face it, I don't think too many Welsh voters are going to be happy about this. I can't really say I blame them either. And don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against people who are actual genuine refugees or come over here illegally. It's the illegal part that I have a problem with. Just try to think what Mark's thinking behind this was. Maybe something like this. "Oh, I see the Conservatives say they're trying to stop the boats. Well, being Labour, I must do the opposite. Tibble, pay everyone £1,600 a month and open the floodgates." Hopefully I'm wrong about that, but I guess you never know, do you? And thinking about it, it kind of reminds me of the plan in this video, which the government might actually be considering, which is paying them, but for doing something else. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.